Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing a model review of the John Deere 470G LC. It's the newer version of the 450. This is made in by Ertl in 150 scale. It's a really nice model. I'm going to start off with that's my chair. The few modifications that I've done to it, and so really fast I'll show you. On the bucket, I did put the hole through the back of it. There's a little thing like where a hook would go, but it's not drilled through. If you can see it. I'm trying to focus on it here. It's kind of hard to see, but there you go. You can see it. Then I scratched up the back a little bit. That doesn't really matter. Not intentionally, just because when I drilled it. Also, the stick. See, when you first buy it, the stick only goes out about that far. Or, yeah, out about that far. So I made it be able to go out about that far. Started with this much, if not a little less, maybe about this much or so. And I made it go about here. I could have took more off the cylinder when I cut it, but there's a thing, the way these cylinders are made so they don't, so they're able to stay up in any position, is on the end of it, the very end, I guess when they cast it, they have a little thing on the end of it, which is kind of raised, four different like things that are raised up. I don't really know how to word it, but that make it able to, stay in any position. If I cut all that off, it would move freely and wouldn't stay up, stay up anywhere or move, be able to do anything. Next, the new decal. I don't actually own the 450, but I do have the Hitachi 450 version, which is the same thing. So, so the decal's really nice, and has like etched walkways or like treaded walkways. They're not etched through or nothing, but they are treaded. And then you see the ladder, and the ladder there. All the handrails on this are plastic, but it's thick plastic, and it doesn't move really too much. It's definitely flexible, but nothing to an extent where it'd take a lot to break it. Also, you see the very large mirror, and then you see the bar, the handrail that goes around the entire cab, which is a nice feature. I believe that's on the older model, and I'll do a comparison at the end of my video. And then here you see the cab lights, which are a new feature, which I like a lot. They do look quite nice. For Ertl, this model definitely is nice. Definitely something that they put some effort into, other than a few things which I'll show you. Going around the model, you see a nice rounded counterweight, which is their new style, rounded instead of the more like bulky squared look, which I like the rounded look also. I like the rounded look a lot, actually. And then you see the little piece that's sticking out there, which would be your backup camera, not your backup camera pretty much, but your rear view camera, which is nice. And it also has this little feature here where it would like be the extend cylinders. There's a cylinder in here which lifts the counterweight up and down with chains, and it would extend down like that. So they added that, which is nice. Coming to the back again, just a counterweight, nothing much. And then this side, this is etched, semi-etched, and then it's painted black, which I like. It definitely gives it a nice look. And then you have the top, which is also semi-etched here. And if you come up to the top here, you'll see that the engine cover does open like the 450 does, so that hasn't changed. They added a handrail here. I don't know if it was on the 450 Deere. On the Hitachi, this handrail here is it's not on the 450, but it is obviously on the 470. So that's that. That's the top little like treaded thing, so like anti-slip texture and stuff up like that up there. Your fuel tank cap, and coming around, mine was a little chipped, but that's fine. And then etched semi like raised kind of whatever steps. Then coming around the tracks, they are metal, very nice. These are a lot tighter than my 450, and they do roll, not really freely like the other models would, but they do roll. And I like them. They're flat black, which just makes the model look awesome. Not glossy or nothing. It just makes them look a little more realistic and stuff. Obviously, if you scratch them up and take a lot of the paint off, or all the paint off, it'll look a little more like a real machine working. But for the model, it definitely looks nice. Coming to the bucket. The bucket's identical as the 450's bucket. Same bucket exactly. They didn't change that at all. One thing they did change here is, as you can see, there's nothing in between. There used to be a little piece so these didn't bend, but now there's a rivet on each side, so there's nothing in between. Now if you took that off, you could obviously put one straight pin, but these are two separate rivets. Sorry, again, it's not really focusing. But two separate rivets, which is fine. So now I'll get to the functions of the model. So it goes up that high, and this is the new feature which they improved. Goes down that deep, which is very nice. The stick, when you buy it, will only go out to about there. If you modify it like I did, it can go out to there or farther, but that's your decision, obviously. And the bucket curls this much, as you can see, and curls out that much. That hasn't changed at all either. What else? Oh, mine, I'm pretty sure it's a defect, but I don't know. But I'm counting on it's a defect. I'll put my money on it that's a defect. If you see there's little holes, well, on the 450 there's hydraulic lines. On this, seems like they forgot them. How I know they're supposed to be there? There's two little holes down there where they would attach, where I compared it to the 450, and that's how it's supposed to be. But unfortunately on mine, they're just missing. I don't care that much. I was thinking about adding my own. I might do that eventually. Didn't get a chance to today, but that doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't look bad because not all the models even have them there. More the higher detailed ones do. And strangely, Ertl puts them on, or however you pronounce the name, E-R-T-L. Ertl, just sounds like it. Puts them on, hydraulic lines there. And then companies like Norscout won't put them on the 330, so I guess it just depends, how much detail they put into the model. But this model definitely has quite a bit of detail. Going up the boom, you see hydraulic lines that run all the way up, exactly like the 450. Really, just the design of the body has changed to put it out like that. So if you have the 450, then everything's the same except for the stick depth, the boom depth, and the stick, how far it extends out, your reach. That actually got worse. So I don't understand that, but you could fix it like I do, which now it looks fine. And you could fix the bucket too, but that's like that. That's on the 450 also. I didn't figure changing that. The cat insert, really not great. I believe it's the same as the 450s. Not a lot of detail, but nothing I'm complaining about. This is my first, or I have other John Deere excavators, but this is my first in this class. I never got the 450, which I'm kind of disappointed about. I always wanted it. I just never picked one up. And for the prices they were going at, I should have. But I got the Hitachi instead, which I'm satisfied with because it was the same model. So now I'll grab the 450 to show you the comparison. Mind you, my 450 I did take the bucket off of, and I put a grapple on it for the demolition dial. Again, the chair, it's my chair. I'm not passing gas. It's seriously the chair. I'll show you in another video if you want to see it for me to prove it to you. It's really my chair. It sucks. It's a really old chair. Otherwise, so that's the grapple. Doesn't come with the 450, just to add that to anybody who doesn't know that. Okay, so first we'll show you this way. Extend it all the way out. Same. The width same. Tracks are identical. I did weather my 450. Not a lot, but I did somewhat, as you can see. If you want another video of that, I'll be happy to do it. Also, to anybody the person who requested the video on an in-depth on my custom dump trailer, that's coming up soon. I did make it, I just have to upload it. It might be uploaded before this video, I'm not sure. Stuff like that. If you want a review of the 450, I'll do that too. But comparison-wise, really the only thing different is the back. That's it. That's the back of that counterweight. That's that one. You see, that's it. Now just picture this one in John Deere colors. Then you have two identical machines pretty much. John Deere definitely did improve, but nothing really too much. So, I mean, John Deere improved their actual machine, and Ertl did somewhat. So, but I'm definitely disappointed about them forgetting the hydraulic lines. Because here's what I mean. You see in here, you see them running all the way up the boom and down into there. Well, mine are just missing it. But whatever. So that's the comparison, guys. This is the review of the John Deere 470G LC excavator made in 1/50th scale by Ertl. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll have a review up of the concrete pumper, the Schwing concrete pumper, and if you guys want to see a video of those tanks, I'll do that also. So thanks a lot, guys, and keep watching, comment, rate, subscribe, like it. Thanks a lot. And I'm going to make a video of how I decorated. I actually put some lights up around my shelves. Kind of got the idea from Sal. I just didn't put them on my cranes. But I'll make a video of that too. So thanks again, guys, and keep checking in for the new Dio days.